So this is something I've been planning for about 7 years. Um, it's been a long process. It really started in earnest when I met Monica Lynch, who is formerly the president of Tommy Boy Records. And we had sat down to talk about some items that she thought she might like to sell. And after a couple of hours of conversation, I realized I really wanted to collaborate with her on it. So it's been about 2 years that we've been working together. We've hand curated the sale, hand selected each item to help tell an overarching story about the culture. So we have items that are contemporary art, photography, fashion, jewelry, design, music related, a lot of different categories to really show the breadth and depth of the impact hip hop has had on current culture.
And Cassandra, leading the auction, Notorious B.I.G.'s King of New York crown. What is the story behind this one?
This is a fantastic story. So Baron Claiborne, a photographer, was hired to do a shoot of Biggie for the cover of Rap Pages. And his concept was to depict him as royalty, as the King of New York. So he went and he bought two crowns, actually. If you look on the inside of the crown, you'll see it's numbered 1 of 2. The first crown was far too small to fit on Biggie's head. So the second crown was a little bigger, and even that one was too small. They actually had to rip the foam lining out. And if you look at the portrait, which everybody's seen now, I mean, it's on T-shirts and prayer candles and all sorts of different types of merch, you'll see the crown's kind of on his head sideways, and that's because it still wouldn't quite fit on his head. So Claiborne had told me the story that Diddy was there for the shoot, and he was kind of concerned that maybe Biggie looked like the Burger King. And Biggie is the one who said, let's give it a shot. And it just turned into magic. It's one of the most iconic portraits of all time. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I think it's really, it's almost gained this religious symbolism. It's turned Biggie into an icon. So we're so thrilled to have it. It's the greatest object that I can think of in the category of hip hop.